It's a red mud winter and it's still snowing atop the Smokies. Snowflakes dotting the Kuohi camera. We'll walk through the big cool down up ahead.
Plus, much of East Tennessee ravaged by storms this weekend. This morning, we're looking at some of the damage left behind. And it's been linked to thousands of overdose deaths across the country. How families who lost loved ones to fentanyl are spreading awareness.
From your local trusted news source, WVLT News starts now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us on WVLT News on the CW Knoxville. I'm Olivia Calfee. Well, police in North Carolina are telling us a missing teen's truck was spotted here in East Tennessee yesterday. Go ahead and take a look at your screen. 16-year-old Christian Jenkins left his home Saturday in Haywood County, North Carolina, and was later spotted in Harriman yesterday just after 4 o'clock. They tell us if he is driving a 2006 F-350 with North Carolina tags. If you see him or know anything about where he could be, call police immediately. Now in Sevier County, while firefighters at Pittman Center Volunteer Fire Department were fighting wildfires, their station was damaged from storms. Evan Lasik is speaking with the department's chief about problems they're facing after the flames.
Wildfires bringing back bad memories for Pittman Center Volunteer Fire Department.
Fire everywhere, strong winds blowing, pushing the fire. So it's kind of a reminder of 2016, like I said. So it was a little bit hectic.
While fighting those flames, fast winds tore through the area, quickly spreading the fire and knocking down trees.
We're kind of in a little funnel in this area, so the wind, kind of gets trapped by the mountains, and it blows through here quite frequently and really hard. Most of the time 70, 80 miles an hour, whatever they say the top wind speed gust usually is kind of usually what we get.
Firefighters working for weeks fighting the wildfires. The high winds creating challenges beyond the blaze, tearing up part of the department's metal roof.
We had several roof panels that got blowed up. That wasn't really ripped off. They were blowed up and kind of bent over.
The roof wasn't completely torn off, but still causing an extra headache for the station working long hours.
We were able to kind of fasten those back down to the building so that we didn't have water damage in case it rained. So we're glad to see the rain, obviously. So we got the roof panels back in place so we didn't get any damage on the inside.
Their temporary solution is working, but they are still going to see if more needs to be done.
There is going to be an adjuster come out tomorrow and look at the roof and see what needs to be done, whether it be, just repairs or full, replacement.
In Sevier County, Evan Lasik, WVLT News.
8:03 now. Meteorologist Ben Cathy here with your first alert forecast. Ben, a cooler start to the day. You can see some beautiful sunrise for some of us. A little bit of snow in the mountains as well, my word.
Yeah, the mountaintops. Happy St. Patrick's Day, folks. I know a lot of you have the day off for spring break, but appreciate you joining us with your cup of coffee. What a start at the start of the 652-mile-long Tennessee River. That's on Olivia's Twitter page if you want to go check it out. We have a beautiful day out there, a lot of sunshine, but there are some legit snowflakes in the far mountains of Harlan County and still a little bit atop Kuohi. But look at the temps, 35 at Knoxville. And yeah, right around dawn, right around now is our coldest part of the day. These are snowflakes covering the camera. They'll go away. And we have some hoarfrost or rime ice, whatever you want to call it, up at Kuohi. A few clouds out there, but it's a pretty quiet day. This is a legit redbud winter. I was taking my dog Bolt to Suttree Landing Park yesterday, and the redwoods there are in bloom, but you may need to cover some of the plants. Today, 54 with a north wind at 5 to 15. We are wearing green in the Weather Center. That's why I kind of disappeared there. Check that out. Right through the slide. 69 at 4 o'clock on your Tuesday. Warmer weather is ahead after cold mornings.
All right, Ben, thank you. Both of us trying to wear that green today. We don't want to get pinched. Now, taking a look at the roads this morning, I-75 at Merchant Drive, north and southbound lanes moving along. Same story for 640 at Western Avenue. Westbound lanes, we're used to seeing some of that congestion. I was seeing a little bit earlier, but it looks like that has cleared up for the most part. We'll take a look at the Knoxville area traffic. How about this for a lucky St. Patrick's Day? Knox County schools out right now, but that is certainly helping with that morning commute. If you take a look a little further out, you see overall traffic is looking really good. Honestly, much better than what we typically see around this hour on a Monday. Well, over the weekend, severe weather hitting parts of East Tennessee hard. Many of you sent us pictures and videos of the storm. So let's take a look. This is a video from Hardin Valley. Nicola Malika sent us this video from her house. The lightning really is starting to light up the sky here. This is incredible video. And let's look now at this. This is from looks like another possible tornado touching down over the weekend. This was in Loudon, submitted by Barbara Phillips. And check this out. Crazy lightning strike video near Kingston. Oh my word. This was taken by Steve Powell. Certainly a weekend many will never forget in East Tennessee. And right now, fire crews in the Cherokee National Forest are working a 225-acre fire in Cott County. Now, this is burning in the Halltop area, and it is 0% contained. You may see smoke over the next several days. Firefighters say they have been taking advantage of the rain and we're reinforcing control lines, hoping to increase that containment number. 8:06 now. We're learning more about the disappearance of a University of Pittsburgh student in the Dominican Republic. Investigators say they are not ruling out foul play. Joshua Ribb was the last person seen with Sadiksha Kanaki. That's according to officials. Ribb has stated that he and Kanaki went out into the ocean when they were overtaken by a large wave. Ribb said he struggled to save himself and Kanaki, but then became sick from swallowing water and passed out on the beach without being 100% certain she was out of the water. Ribb is not considered a suspect, but a family attorney says Dominican authorities did confiscate his passport as that search continues. Well, East Tennessee parents who have lost children from fentanyl poisoning are trying to spread awareness about its dangers. Parents gathered at a new billboard in Knoxville that shows the faces of loved ones who lost their lives to fentanyl. Fentanyl is the #1 substance found in Knox and Anderson County drug-related deaths. It's often mixed in with other drugs, and just a small dosage could be deadly. Sharon Kitts, who lost her son to fentanyl overdose, says she wants everyone to know this can affect anyone and help is available.
We just honor our angels. We support those in drug addiction. We hope they get into recovery. My son would want that. He was a very bright star. He loved beyond measure.
Now we have more information and resources about fentanyl inside your WVLT News app. Well, right now, economists are warning you it may soon have to pay more for your favorite canned beer. This as tariffs on steel and aluminum took effect on Wednesday. Lexi Lepoff is finding out how this could impact local craft breweries.
Many come for the perfect pour in the Zool Beer Company tap room, but nearly half of the product brewed in-house goes out in aluminum cans.
500 to 800 cases of beer per week is what we can, so it's a substantial amount.
President Donald Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminum taking effect, leaving small businesses to brace for a possible price increase in canning material.
The entire amount won't be passed through, but we don't know what it looks like yet. So I'm sure we could see some increases, but it's still too early to tell.
Like many craft breweries, Zool sources supplies from a variety of vendors. While they may not see impacts now, economists warn price increases will trickle down the line quickly.
The brewing company, they might have some aluminum on stock, but as they run out, they're going to have to refill their supplies, and now those prices will be higher.
Tennessee economics professor Michael Kofed says we'll soon see companies who have to pay tariffs raise their prices to make up the costs.
So restaurateurs will feel this very quickly because their input goods, they're things that they have to buy every morning when their suppliers come to market.
Then it will go to you, the consumer.
As suppliers run lower on their cans that they would use to bottle that, then they will have to replenish their stock and they'll have to pay higher prices for that. And that means higher prices for the consumer.
In Knoxville, Lexi Lepoff, WVLT News.
Tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports sit at 25%. You may see other possible price increases on appliances and more. Well, this morning, a Chattanooga Volkswagen plant is accused of violating federal labor laws. The accusations come directly from the United Auto Workers Union. They filed federal charges against the plant. This is in response to an announcement by Volkswagen that they plan on cutting shifts at that plant. The UAW says the company is attempting to cut jobs and make major changes without negotiating first, as required by law. 8:10 now. Severe weather linked to dozens of deaths across several states. A look at current conditions and how communities are moving forward after devastation.
Some of you might be using the first day of spring break to clean up that damage, but the sun is back out on the rail bridge in downtown Knoxville. There's Nealon. We've got a beautiful forecast ahead, but get ready for the cold.